Hey, yay, yay, yay. What's up? What is up? The Knowledge is Free podcast is back, motherfuckers. Man, I had to be at that bullshit ass job today. Let me turn my motherfucking mic up. Ah, damn. Yeah, I had to be at that bullshit job today. Feeling like a fucking clown. None of my peoples is there. Y'all know who y'all are. I miss all them niggas. Great times 2014, 2015. But anyway, the Knowledge is Free podcast is back, and we are black, are melanated, African American, whatever the fuck we call each other these days. Man, I'm about to get right into it, man. Fuck all the bullshit, stalling tactics and all this bullshit. I just want to get right into it. I hate to talk about this shit one more time, but what the fuck is up with your boy Kanye? God damn, man. What is wrong with this nigga, man? You know what? He is officially a super coon. No, he's not a coon. He's a fucking super coon. Did y'all see this nigga Coonin on TV talking about, they bullied me because they didn't want me to wear this hat, and my parents separated and he got all these excuses. I'm about to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm speaking to my melanated brothers and sisters. Let's just get something straight. If you are melanated in white America, do not act like that. That is not the norm. That's not how we conduct ourselves at all. That's not how we conduct ourselves. That is not how we act around Caucasians. We do not capitulate when we don't have to. We do not bend the knee. We do not acquiesce. See, Kanye West he's beyond the sunken place, like I've said before. But because of this behavior that he has displayed today, he is officially a super coon. This is not a distraction. This is not even about selling albums at this point. This is about selling out. He looked like a fucking clown, a buffoon, a Sambo, Steven from Django, tell him about the gun line boss, Hayward Shepherd ass coon. Super coon. That's Kanye West's name. Super fucking coon. Stay in your lane, Kanye, for you know not what you are doing. And what he is doing is he is painting this image or creating this narrative to Caucasians that's how we are supposed to be. Like Kanye fucking West. Now, what kind of shit is that? I mean, the nigga just on there just giving out hugs, and man, Donald Trump don't give a fuck about your black ass. And all you other niggas that's out there like, well, man, Kanye do kind of got a point. Yeah, right. Do you think you would see any Jews with any descendants of Hitler smiling with them? Talking about they just wanted to see you, and hell no. Because that narrative will never be portrayed. But for us, it is okay to capitulate and acquiesce and act like nothing is going on. And I'm tired of that shit. This boils down to the regular 9-to-5 working black man. I hope my black people don't see this and think this is an example. I'm going to repeat it again. I hope my melanated black people don't see what the fuck Kanye West just did and think that is the example that you want to set for your young son, young daughter, young cousin, young niece or nephew. That is not how you act around Caucasians. Remember, that is not the type of example or behavior that you want to be modeling. For all you young melanated brothers and sisters who's listening to this, Kanye West is a fucking super coon. And he's leading the legion of fucking super coons. Not Doom. Yeah, they the legion of Doom, all right. The legion of Doom, straight to hell type shit. That is the problem. We thinking we go jump to the Republican side. Man, Republicans and Democrats don't give a fuck about your black ass. Niggas need to start reading. Get the Black History Reader by Dr. Claude Anderson. How many times I gotta say this about these fucking books? Read them. And it will strategically break down how both sides don't give a fuck. Just like Colin Kaepernick's being funded by Nike, Nike funds the Republican Party. This is what the system does. They fund both sides. See, Donald Trump and the rest of those Caucasians in the White House, they love that. Because that's exactly what they're going to be looking at all the rappers to be like Kanye. All black. And now all these white people going to come out and be like, I love Kanye. How many times have I said that? Do not even think that is the type of behavior that you want to be displaying. That is super coonish behavior. Oh, he's got his superpowers all right. And the power up, like on Super Mario Brothers, instead of a mushroom, it's a butter biscuit. And he eat a butter biscuit. If he eat too many butter biscuits, he get the star power like on Super Mario Brothers. Yes. I'm talking about Kanye West. He is a fucking super coon. Let's break some things down. Why is it every time he gets in front of the fucking camera, he does not speak out on white supremacy? He does not speak out on the racial wealth gap. He does not speak out on redlining. He does not speak out on gentrification. He does not speak out on the system of white supremacy and how the dominant society dominate 9 areas of that activity. I can't think of them off the top of my dome, but let's just go through a couple of them. If you read Neely Fuller Jr.'s book or Dr. Francis Quest Welsing's book, like I always tell y'all niggas, they dominate 9 areas of activity: sex, labor, law, religion, war, counter-war, the banks, which is financial. I forgot the other one. I know it's religion. I already said that one. And you're like, well, how do they dominate religion? Go in every nigga's church on the west side in the United States of America. If you live in Vegas, just go to a church on the west side and see what's hanging up on that wall. It's Pau Gasol with a perm press Just For Me kid with blue eyes. That's how they dominate religion. And plus two, they dominate everything because they're the ones who owns the banks, the resources, and we don't own any of those things. And why isn't it Kanye West isn't talking to him about that? How is it your mind just blinks and you get to talking about yourself and, my parents broke up and I didn't, my household, there's not a lot of men. And what the fuck does that got to do with black struggle in the United States of America? I don't give a fuck about Obama. He's not in the office anymore. We did not hold him accountable because too many people were just so happy that the nigga was in office. And all he did was raise money for gays, Jews, and Latinos. And we're still waiting for some of those resources, people, since y'all want to march, whine, and repeat with us in the streets. Still waiting. The clock is ticking. But let's just get back to Kanye West's hook head ass. He's a super coon. Why is it again every time he gets in front of the fucking camera, he starts cooning and buck dancing and I just gotta hug you and all this other shit? See, he thinks he's so powerful that's what niggas gonna start doing. Well, go down south and see how those Caucasians that don't like niggas treat you. They don't give a fuck about you having money. Matter of fact, most corporations in the United States of America treat niggas fucked up. And everybody sit back and watches and laughs and talks about it, but they will not stand up for us. And this is what I mean about us not being a team. If you were already advised on several occasions, don't go up there and meet with this man. You're making our people look bad. And he does it anyway. He needs to be cast out from our people. And let him just stay on that side. Maybe he wants something from the system. I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. Maybe it's the Kardashians. Who knows? Who gives a fuck about all that? Let's talk about what's at hand. He's making our people look bad. And I don't fucking like it. Let me take a drink of water on this. Man, had to drink some alkaline water to calm my spirit. This is alkaline water is anti-coon repellent. Y'all need to get you some of that, so your body can be alkaline and fresh, and then you can think clearly. Because for some sort of reason, Kanye West must be acidic. His whole body is acidic, especially his mind. It's toxicity at its highest form. For a nigga to not only once but twice get on national TV and make it about him and about Coonin. Oh yeah, he's a superhero, all right. Like I keep saying, he's a super fucking coon and a super fucking clown. So he's a hybrid, because he's definitely a fucking clown as well. And for all you Caucasians who's ever listening to this, and you Caucasians, you just happen to come across this fucking page, I'm going to just repeat it one more time. Black people do not co-sign the bullshit that Kanye West is talking about. Period. We don't co-sign it. We don't agree with it. We don't condone it. Stick to making beats, nigga. See, that's the problem. We have these celebrities who think that their voice is the most important voice, but they have lack of knowledge. They are misinformed. My bad. Misinformed. God damn. Shit, look. Let me drink some more water. This motherfucker got me speaking like a damn coon. Shit. You gotta stay away from these coons, man. That shit is contagious. And see, I can't speak for all Caucasians, but I felt like a lot of them like that shit. Because if they didn't, they would value your real opinion and not just want you to smile and grin with them like you saw Donald Trump. Look, if Kanye West was talking that white supremacy shit, he would have never went to the White House. They would have never invited him. But since Kanye West is on that MAGA shit, make America great again. Now let's just talk about America. I'm gonna break this down. Kanye West, when has America ever been great? You talking about when we first got here and they put us on the motherfucking plantations and had us build the United States of America? Or when they said a black man has no rights, a white man is bound to respect? Or was it when Andrew Jackson was going over to Florida and jacking niggas for their land and killing niggas? Oh, or when Thomas Jefferson and George Washington, all them other motherfuckers, was raping black women, and that's where we get the term mulatto. So you tell me when it was great. Oh, or when they said the slaves are now free, and then they came up with slavery with another name. And then that was when they was funneling us through the prison system. They would just walk up to you literally and say, guilty, nigga. I mean, guilty, nigga. That's what they would say to you. And when they would say that, guess what? You going to jail. Because it is the old saying of, you're a nigger and I'm white and I'm right. And don't you forget it. So what Kanye West is doing is capitulating, acquiescing, and acting like this is how you're supposed to be. See, this is what happens when you give niggas money that shouldn't have it and shouldn't have a little platform. Because they get to going insane and out of their mind. I think he needs a detox from coonism. He needs to go to coon rehab. See, we need to have a coon rehab for some of these black people, because to me, he's just acting like a fucking clown, a coon, and he's putting on a minstrel show for the rest of these Caucasians so they can talk about him, so they can think, oh, I'm a Kanye West fan too. But nobody was a fan of his when he went on TV and said George Bush doesn't like black people. Where the fuck is that Kanye West at? No, we keep getting this Kanye West wearing this fucking MAGA hat and lying, creating this propaganda narrative or lane that, oh, they didn't want me to wear the hat. Now, the people on Saturday Night Live came out and said, we don't care if you wore that hat or not. We don't give a fuck about him wearing that hat. See, this is what we do a lot of times. We get in front of that camera, we get to buck in our eyes and buck dancing and pop locking and rapping and singing and putting on a show. And this relates to the 9-to-5 working black man and black woman. They want you to entertain them. So when you come to work, oh, my baby daddy couldn't pick up John Tavius from daycare today, and I don't even know how I'm gonna pay them. See, they like those type of niggas. Because you're letting them know where your head is. You're letting them know that you ain't shit. And nah, Don't smile with these motherfuckers. And don't be like Kanye. And I'll say it again. All you motherfuckers think, nigga, I'm not like Kanye. So if you think I'm finna be going in there and shaking hands and smiling with motherfuckers, you got me fucked up. Don't conduct yourself like Kanye West had no motherfucking job. Because all that's gonna do is get you ostracized from your people. That's the most important. Being a team. See, we get judged as a group. That's why they like people like Kanye West, because then they put us in that same category like, well, Kanye West likes Donald Trump. You know, he does hip hop. He does not represent the culture. He does not represent black people. He represents his motherfucking self. No, go meet with Farrakhan. See, that's the thing. Motherfuckers don't never want to listen to Farrakhan. They paint this narrative. I mean, they paint this imagery about Farrakhan that he's a racist. And how can Farrakhan be racist when he has no power? He can't wield any of his power to control Caucasians. No, Farrakhan just calls these white people out on what the fuck they've done to our people for the last 450 or some odd years. And they always talking this, oh, that was so long ago. You're right. It was so long ago. So then why the fuck is Bill Cosby in prison right now if it was so long ago? Because like I said before, white rules are for white people. There's a different set of rules for black people. And Kanye West thinks if he goes in there and capitulates and throws dirt on other people's names and capitulates to Donald Trump, and man, Donald Trump don't give a fuck about no niggas. It's one nigga in his cabinet, and that's Ben Carson. So what does that tell you? Donald Trump is just telling motherfuckers how he really feel. And don't you fucking forget it. I think it's about time for us to watch people like Kanye West. And then he's gonna hide behind this whole, oh, I have mental health issues. You know how many kids grow up with mental health issues? Broken homes, no dad around, no mom around, mom on crack, dad on crack. And they still manage to go to school, get the education, get a job, live and be a productive member of society. But this nigga got all the money in the world and talk about he got mental health issues and y'all the reason why I got plastic surgery. That part. Kanye West lost his motherfucking mind. And he's a super fucking coon. And he has not been informed. He has not read any books. No one has sat him down in his camp and said, hey man, you need to read this. And I'm not talking about watching no 12 Years a Slave on TV or no shit narrative that they done gave us. No, you need to read the history books. Sit down with Dr. Hirwafa Kamene. Sit down with Tony Browder, Dr. Joy DeGruy, Michelle Alexander. Sit down with those people, our elders in the game who's written great books. And they'll break down to you about white America. Instead of you just running straight to Donald Trump. Talking about they picking on you. Don't that sound like something? Tell him about the gun line boss ass nigga. I can't stand to tell him about the gun line boss. Cause you just don't know. You'll be replaced in a minute, a second. That's why I gotta just keep drinking this alkaline water. Because let me tell you this. Kanye West thinks he's going to get something. This is what he's going to get, a big kick in his ass. Because that's what he needs. He needs somebody in his camp. How you going to go meet with the people in Chicago and, oh, I'm going to go back to my roots and all that, and then go meet with Donald Trump. That's not going to change the fucked up shit that's going on in Chicago. If you want to change the shit in Chicago, use the little power you have, the little money and influence that you have, and make the change your goddamn self. Stop running to these white people and trying to get them to make the change. They already have a program set in their mind on what they're going to do. So you need to do what you're going to do. And stop cooning just so you can be a part of them. I think Kanye West really cares what white people think about him. I almost know that. Because there's no way you would betray your people twice. No, I'm not listening to all the bullshit he was saying. When he said, oh, when I wear this hat, it makes me feel like a superhero or something. Yeah, a super fucking clown and a super fucking coon. and a super fucking Sambo and a super fucking Steven from Django and a super fucking Hayward Shepherd and a super fucking tell him about the gun line boss. That's exactly what he is. All into one, a fucking super hybrid fucking coon. That's some bullshit. Now you making a mockery out of people that got their ass beat just so they can go vote, so they can sit down at a restaurant. That shit is not funny. This motherfucker talk about making America great again. That's when everybody was a fucking slave. Well, we're still slaves anyway. It's just by another name. Because if it wasn't slavery, then black people should have free education. Black people should have our 40 acres and a mule. At least every black person in America should have property. Every single black person in fucking America should have property. I don't care if you have 10 kids, they should give you 10 fucking properties. That's reparations. Free education for every single black kid, no matter what college you go to. That's what it should be about. Let's talk about that. You want to talk to Donald Trump? I'll talk to Donald Trump. Why don't we flip these corporations and start putting black people in charge and putting black people on the stock shareholders and removing the white people and letting them be the regular workers for one day? Imagine if white people had to report to black people. Boy, you know how many white people be killing themselves? That'd be a nightmare on Elm Street for them. They'd rather eat breakfast with Freddy Krueger than let niggas be in charge of some corporations. And that's fucked up. They'd rather play double dutch with Michael Myers and Jason twirling the goddamn ropes than let niggas run any type of corporation. Let this be a lesson to everyone in the United States of America, especially in Vegas. Do not conduct yourself like that on these jobs, because these people don't give a fuck about you. They have already proven that they don't give a fuck about you or anybody else. And we have to understand these things and stop acting like we know what it is, because we don't know what it is. I don't know all the answers. I don't claim to know all the answers. This is Warren's perspective on what I see niggas do when they get to Coonin. Remember this, ladies and gentlemen, you do not owe any explanation to why you are upset or why you feel a certain way about race, politics, all that. You don't owe shit. You don't owe these motherfuckers nothing, because they're not going to owe you anything in the end, because they going to chalk it up to the game. Like, fucking, we don't owe y'all shit anyway. It's our system. Now, there are some Caucasians and some Latinos and Asians that will stand up for black people and ain't with that racist shit. So power to y'all and much respect to y'all. But I've yet to meet them. The majority of them, this is what they do. They like our culture to entertain them, and they go back to their culture and they laugh and they talk shit about us. And I don't like those type of motherfuckers around me. And then they think Kanye West is the norm of what black men should be like. That's not the norm. When you get on TV cooning and bucking your eyes and buck dancing and talking about how much Make America Great hat makes you feel like a superhero, you got a fucking problem. And a good ass whooping to solve it. Or you can stay on that white side, and when they do you like they did Bill Cosby, don't look at us. Stay your ass over there. That's the problem. He's got too much time and money on his fucking hands. It's time to grow up. What you want to be? You want to be like Kanye, or you want to be like T.I.? At least T.I. did reprimand him and tell him, look, man, I tried to be nice to you the first time, and now you bullshitting. But somebody should have already pulled his coattail from the inside of his camp and been like, my nigga, you got to chill out. Because that's what most people think we should be like. Cooning and bug dancing for Donald Trump. And he don't give a fuck about no niggas. And if you act like Kanye, that means you do that shit at the job. And anybody that know a black person that's like that at the job, stay the fuck away from them. Because they tell them about the gun line, Hayward Shepherd, Steven from Django, Coon. And that's not the type of behavior you want around you. Hey man, it's been fun. It's been real. I love my black people. Support your black brother or sister. Tell them you love them. Give them a hug. Say what's up to them. And anybody that's treating your fellow brother, sister fucked up, guilty, nigga. You are officially deemed a coon. Love and live life. Respect your fellow brother and your fellow sister. Because if we don't have respect for each other, we're not gonna gain any respect from any other race. I think everybody knows that. They watch how we conduct ourselves when we do business with each other. Black people don't have a better relationship with each other. We will never be respected, and we will always be rejected from every other race. Remember that. Respect each other first before you respect any other fucking race. Because they gonna respect their own and run with their own before they even stick up for you. I know, I experience it every day, all day. And so do y'all. Hey man, like I said again, it's been fun, it's been real. This is the No Way Out. This is not the No Way Out podcast. Look, I'm tripping. This ain't the goddamn No Way Out podcast. This is the Knowledge is Free podcast. Hey man, I hope I dropped some information on y'all. Hey, love, live life. Think positive thoughts, because I be trying, because it be hard as a motherfucker when you got to go to that bullshit ass motherfucking job. Trust me, I know how y'all feel. And hey, I tell you this, I'm going to be coming with y'all with some more interesting topics. Share, subscribe this page for any coon or Sambo that you know, because that's what it's about. Hey man, I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening and sharing the page. Hey, if you driving your baby mama's car to go get some milk, like I always say, and she got a motherfucking GPS on your phone, and you at another bitch's house, and she pull up at the other bitch's house, you already know what my saying is, guilty, nigga. Hey, man, it's Warren G in the place to be. I'm out. Peace.